is the biggest name girl you've ever fucked?
If I lie, do I get sued for defamation?
Who's the most
No,
famous
bro.
girl you've ever
No.
Ayesha Curry.
Wow. YouTube, we back with another video, man. Today we got 6ix9ine just ruined Steph Curry in one move. I don't know why 6ix9ine is talking to Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha Curry. I don't know why Ayesha Curry might be stepping out on Steph Curry. And y'all boys don't know, but Steph Curry is my favorite basketball player, bro. I love this dude. You feel me? I don't know why Ayesha Curry is even going behind Steph Curry back. We're gonna see what this video is about. We're gonna see if it's even true. Before we do, get you some snacks, get you some drinks, get comfortable. 3, 2, 1.
Every day gotta thank God, baby. Can't you see that nigga blessing us?
The relationship between Ayesha Curry and Steph Curry is...
She wants attention so bad. Literally, thank you.
The relationship between Ayesha Curry and Steph Curry is definitely polarizing, but it wasn't always like that. At first, Ayesha Curry was
pretty.
The kind of pick-me wife, staying at home, never wearing revealing clothes, and doing whatever she could to show Steph some respect.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that did change.
Yeah,
it
potato.
changed dramatically. We started to see Ayesha Curry go from being a big-time supporter of Steph to resenting him in real time.
Oh!
And statements like this were red flags.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention.
So
you're married, ma'am. You are married. Why do you care about that? Why do you need attention so bad, you demon? You demon? You got 3 whole kids, I think. Steph Curry's your husband, and you getting jelly? Ma'am. And now look, chat. She's on the show with guess who? Guess who she's on the show with?
Like I have zero.
This fucking demon, bro. Hold on, I gotta get her. I gotta pause it on her face.
Like I don't have any of that.
God damn it.
Like I have zero.
Look at her, bro. I hate this. This is like the most hated female I've ever hated, bro. I hate this female. Like Will Smith does not deserve to get put through what she put him through at all. You feel me? She don't care about marriage. I feel you, twin. Look at her, bro. This is a demon. And she's over here trying to bring Ayesha Curry to the dark side. That's literally what this is.
Bro, this
Here
sounds
we go.
weird, but like male attention.
So here you have a woman complaining that she doesn't get attention from other men, but she wants it.
She kind of pretty,
and then Kevin Samuels had to get on her.
She married a guy that she thinks she's better than, and honestly, she's jealous of him. She's jealous because I'm sitting at home, pumped out 3 kids, and he's on TV every day. He's getting all the fame. He's getting all the red carpet.
Yeah, potato.
He's getting all this. And only time she gets attention is attention that he deflects to her. We wouldn't know about Ayesha Curry if it wasn't for Steph. He tries to put her in the spotlight. He tries to put her in front and center. And guess what? If she had what it takes, she'd already be there. And that...
Facts, bro. Clock it. RP Kevin, bro. A real nigga right here, bro. He died like 3-4 years ago. I used to love seeing that nigga clips on TikTok, bro. He was saying some crazy shit. I don't agree with everything he was doing, bro. But he was funny.
Front and center. And guess what? If she had what it takes, she'd already be there. And that's what's not being told.
Woo!
Yeah,
Kevin
facts.
always had the gift of bringing things out to the open that some of us wouldn't have thought about. And he says it very clearly. If she was really that chick, she would already be on, but she's not. And you're upset that you're not on. And then even now, as you've seen in the past with some of her interviews, she's talking about how she regrets being, you know, a wife, a mother. She had other things that she wanted to
This is a midlife crisis, chat. This is what this is, bro.
do. And, well...
It's healthy. It's healthy to, in front of a bunch of strangers in a public setting, to talk about how your husband just kind of doesn't get it and how it's much harder for you to not have been able to pursue your dreams that were literally only that, dreams. Like there was nothing in your reality that looked like you were about to be in the trajectory of becoming a C-suite executive.
Yeah, potato.
Yeah, again, this is the problem with Ayesha Curry. She's acting as if she was going to be like this big time celebrity if she had not met Steph Curry. That's the issue. But hindsight is 2020, so it's easy to say that you would have done X, Y, and Z
Ma'am, if you would have, ma'am. Now look, chat, she does know how to cook. And like when I first was growing up and I seen, Steph Curry's wife, she cooks really amazing. You feel me? And kudos to her. You feel me? I love that for her. But look, chat, if she wasn't married to Steph Curry, she would have been nobody. Nobody, bro. At the most, she would have had like 60K on TikTok, 20, 40K on Instagram. You feel me? Now she got like what? 10 million or something? I don't know. Cause of Curry. Now look. She looks like a TikTok mom, bro. She would be one of those TikTok peoples, you feel me? Like she would know, bro. She would not be no crazy shit like that. No, bro. I'm sorry to say, I'm not trying to be no hater. I ain't trying to be rude, bro. But like, let's just keep it 100, ma'am. You was gonna be a casual. So you feel me?
Simply because you are rich. But really?
3 mil.
If I wouldn't have went to Grant High School, I would have became the #1 point guard in the city of Sacramento.
Stop the cap.
Thank you, Ray Ray.
But again, these things with Ayesha Curry kept coming about, and almost, it seems like almost every few months she goes on to some podcast and she's really, really disrespecting Steph Curry. And to Steph Curry's point, he's nothing like Ayesha Curry. He's very respectful. He never talks about her in a, devastating way or in a pejorative way.
Imagine Steph Curry, like I'll be watching all Steph Curry podcasts. Imagine Steph Curry went onto a podcast and he was like, yeah, Ayesha Curry, she don't know how to suck my Johnson the right way. You feel me? I want to get a new female. I want to, put, you feel me? Just say some crazy stuff. He don't say nothing crazy like that, bro. And you feel me? He don't be doing none of that, bro. And then she got the nerve to do all this. Like, this would be a whole different situation if Steph Curry was doing what Ayesha was doing. You feel me? Everybody be mad.
The fact that she does this, and this is what has caused so many women to question her.
But at this point, you're embarrassing him because it's like every interview you want to let it be known you're not happy.
Yeah.
Then let somebody else marry him. Let somebody else live the lavish lifestyle. Let somebody else make him happy.
Facts.
What you thought was gonna happen marrying a basketball player? You thought he was gonna be home every single day? No, bro. That's what comes with the game.
She won him. She won Curry. I don't blame you.
I would be meal prepping for that man, doing everything he gotta do. You on interview
She want that nigga, bro. I feel you. Do your thing, girl. You feel me? Do your thing. But Curry not getting you, man. He not getting you out the trenches. He not gonna get you out the hood. At least she's not about their ex-life. Yeah. At least.
Would be meal prepping for that man, doing everything he gotta do. You on interviews talking about how, in other words, you're miserable. You act like you wanna go cheat.
Now, this lady is interesting because she's saying something that a lot of these think. Why don't you just leave the guy, let somebody else marry him, and take care of him? I mean, that's just what you should do, because every time you're talking about this guy,
snatch him
you
up.
are insinuating the worst. And it also seems like you're a lady who wants to cheat. Now, again, guys, people have been speculating this for a long time on the internet.
They look good together,
Ayesha
though.
Curry is, showing her body off. She's losing all this weight. She's hanging out by herself in Toronto. Like, clearly this lady feels that she's lost out. So she wants to experience certain things. And I believe that because she has a husband like Steph Curry, let's say, for example, that she was to cheat, she's probably betting on the fact that, okay, well, he's not going to leave me if I do cheat. It doesn't matter. Woo!
Ooh,
but again, the signs are there. If a woman is talking about this sort of stuff kind of out in the open, and especially if you are a high value man, you are a man that makes a lot of money. And again, Kevin Samuels was saying the same thing deeper into that video. She doesn't respect the position that Steph Curry has. While we are so enamored by the fact that he's the greatest shooter of this generation.
Wow, look at him.
Basketball player.
Epic.
She doesn't look at him in the same.
Look at this picture, bro. Majestical. Look at his tattoos. Look at this, bro. Marksman. 30. Beautiful, bro. It's all beautiful. W Glaze, y'all.
Vain, and that's the issue.
My favorite player.
He looks at her as if she's the best thing since white rice. And so now these rumors have continued to, kind of fester about
Big muscle
both of them, her willingness to stay in the marriage, speculating when the marriage is going to end because most people think it will end soon, and all of that. But nobody ever had any confirmation of infidelity happening until.
Who is the biggest name girl you've ever fucked?
If I lie, do I get sued for defamation?
Who's the most
No,
famous
bro.
girl
No, 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 no.
Curry.
Wow.
Say it again, bro. Please tell me 6ix9ine is not about to say Steph Curry's wife, bro. No, please. I fuck with 6ix9ine too, bro.
Who is the biggest name girl you've ever fucked?
If I lie, do I get sued for defamation?
Who's the most famous girl you ever fucked?
Yes, you know.
Nice Curry.
Wow.
So Tekashi 6ix9ine goes to Neo's stream and Neo asks him, who is the biggest star that you've ever clapped cheeks with? And he says, well, am I going to get sued? And, you know, he then goes out to say it's Ayesha Curry. Now, I don't know if this is true, and it may not.
I low-key believe 6ix9ine, bro, because why would he lie about that? I believe 6ix9ine, bro. Plus, I know this woman not shit, you feel me? So that's why I'm believing, you feel me? It's like I wouldn't put it behind her, bro. Bro, Steph Curry, and like what Ayesha's doing, bro, it's like low-key hurting Steph Curry's career, you feel me? Now when we think of Steph Curry, we won't think of the greatest three-point shooter. We still will, but then we gonna think in the back of our mind like Ayesha's a bop. He married a bop. You feel me? A bop who was trying to be a wife. She had a midlife crisis. She fucked 6ix9ine, bro. Why would you do that? She looked bold. Like, why would you like 6ix9ine over Steph Curry? Come on, bro. Now look, chat. You feel me? Like, don't do that, y'all. But 6ix9ine over Steph Curry. What are you doing? You have a family, 4 kids. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is sad. 6ix9ine slutted her out.
Now, I don't know if this is true, and it may not be true. But here is what I know, and this is for sure, that Tekashi 6ix9ine, on almost every female that he has dealt with, has some level of receipts that he can prove to say that he did this. And he typically shows somebody like DJ Academics. He typically shows, you know, people in the industry, or he could be trolling. But let's say that he's not trolling, and this rumor gets out there, people believe it. Well, then why would they believe this sort of rumor? They would believe this sort of rumor because simply of how she behaves.
She not crying?
It's believable. And so this is what I kind of want to tell.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There, you know, that you are in a relationship with a guy and you could be faithful to the guy. But if you're the person that has an attitude like Ayesha Curry has, and it's bad and it's terrible, and you're humiliating your man in the public, it is so easy for somebody to go out and say, you know what? You as a lady are exhibiting all these qualities. So yes, it's true. You are doing this to Steph. Now you can come out and get in front of it and say it's not true, but people would like to believe this because typically Tekashi 6ix9ine, from what I know, doesn't like really lie on himself, but you've put it out there by how you acted. And so now everybody can go and say, oh, she's cheating on her husband, and he can get mad about it and like, yo, my wife isn't cheating on me. Stop the show, although he wouldn't know. Woo!
Yeah.
But if you didn't want people to even believe that, then why do you act the way you do? All that you had to do was act like a lady and be respectful to your husband and to not drag or dog him. And then if somebody were to say this, you slept with a Steph Curry's wife, hey, we would easily be able to shoot that down. Like, what? Like, no, there's no way that she did that. That he's lying.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this, he wouldn't even try it either because people just wouldn't believe him, and he know it wouldn't be true. And let's say, for example, it was true, he'd had to show undeniable evidence. Now, in this case, we're most likely not going to get undeniable evidence, and he could get sued if it's false. But the reality is that she's been acting like this the whole entire time. And
welcome back to Disney Channel. You're watching ATW Miami. Drop a like on the video, bro. Come on, man.
So people are going to have a right to go and run with this particular story, although I can't verify the validity of it. Now, if it is true, this is where it's going to be crazy. You see, people tend to like opposites of what they already have. Let's look at Ayesha Curry, for example.
Bro, if 6ix9ine really did that with Ayesha Curry, bro, like, imagine Steph Curry reaction. Imagine anybody's reaction, bro. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, bro? Ain't no way she did that, but like, if she did, She needs to be like, she needs to be stopped. She needs to be studied.
If this were true, fundamentally, it would prove something. That she wants the provider guy, who is Steph Curry. He's safe. He's an NBA All-Star. He's a man that's a Christian, all of this stuff.
Amen.
A man that checks all the boxes, pays the bills, but a man that you may not find exciting, a man that you feel is holding you back. He's giving you a good soft life, but obviously there's something that you could do in the streets. So you're missing that part of the streets. Okay? Now, if that woman goes out and gets a dude that's completely different from the man that you are, if she's having a sexual relationship with him, then it makes sense. It makes a whole lot of sense why she would mess with a guy like Tekashi 6ix9ine, because Tekashi 6ix9ine is all about vibes. He's completely different than Steph. He probably is exciting to her, and yes, that's what she needed to, get her, what wet and all of that stuff.
Wow, sad. That's so sad, bro. That's fucked
and ultimately, the rumor is out there, and again, it could be fake. But when you're Ayesha Curry and you've been making all of these problems for yourself and for your husband, then yeah, I mean, people are likely going to believe it. And the reason why.
All right, chat. W video, there's 8 seconds left in the video. So fuck them 8 seconds. He's just talking in circles. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. For the people on YouTube, you feel me? Drop a like. Comment down what y'all thought about this. Do y'all think Ayesha really cheated with 6ix9ine? You feel me? Let me know. Y'all have a good night. Binge rest of you on my channel. I love y'all. We out this bitch.